A local teacher is now taking local preacher rather, is taking his message from the pulpit to the World Wide Web. WDRB's Stefan Johnson tells us why he's using YouTube to reach his followers. Stefan?
Well, David, Reverend Drumondo Simpson wants his message to be heard outside the walls of his church. And if it works, there'll be toys under the Christmas tree for children at local orphanages.
Something just dropped in my spirit.
Reverend Drumondo Simpson is pastor of Indiana Avenue Christian Church in Jeffersonville.
And I was thinking about those that wouldn't receive gifts on Christmas morning.
And he usually delivers his messages from the pulpit of his church.
As I was strolling through the park, something dropped in my spirit. What's going to happen to the orphans on Christmas morning?
But his latest message is circulating outside the walls of the church on YouTube.
This is the mandate of the church, to take care of the widows and the orphans.
Pastor Simpson is asking his members and everyone else to put Christmas gifts under the church's tree. He's calling it Stuff the Av.
And what we mean by Stuff the Av is like stuffing a stocking. That means to bring gifts to the church every Sunday and Wednesday for the orphans.
We work with children who are from the Department of Child Services.
Some of the gifts will replace this old basketball or perhaps even this bike at Kingsfield Children's Home in Sellersburg.
We'll have some children who won't be able to go home during those times, and that will be quite a blessing for them to experience Christmas here.
Paul Denny is executive director of Kingsfield and happy the children are being remembered, but says there is a downside.
At the same time, I think there's a sense of sadness, because this is not ideal.
And that's one of the reasons Pastor Simpson is doing this.
Just to see the expressions on their face.
And that's enough to make Simpson and some of his members leave their own families on Christmas morning.
Me and a couple leaders, we're going to go dress up, in our Santa outfits and Christmas outfits, and we're going to go and hand out gifts and toys right to the children.
And Pastor Simpson says the YouTube video is working. It's helped generate some toys, but more are needed. I'm Stefan Johnson for WDRB News on WBKI.
That's a great effort.